So, first of all, why don't you tell us about the current horses you have?
Here,
Yeah.
competing at Spruce Meadows?
Sure.
So my top mount is Chill RZ, which is a 10-year-old Zangerside stallion. I've had him for about 2 years, and he's the boss here. I've done him in 8 classes, I think, coming on Sunday, and he's done the 160 division the whole way through, and he's been great. So that's my top horse, and then I also have an 11-year-old mare named Rhea, and she competed in the 150 section. I have a younger horse, an 8-year-old chestnut mare, Valeska, that competed in the 145 section here at Spruce Meadows, and then a young horse actually competed here today in the North American called Cupid Shuffle, and he does the 130 section.
Nice. So, I think most of our readers know mostly about Chill RZ. So, why don't you tell us a little bit more about him? What does he like to ride? What's his personality like?
Personality. He has a lot of personality. He's a stallion, so he acts a little bit like a stallion. Mainly just loading and unloading, but he can smell a mare very far away. That's one of his traits. But he's actually the easiest horse I have in the barn to ride. When you're on him, he knows it's his job, and it's kind of like a big equitation horse cantering around 160 jumps. He really makes my life easy, the job very easy. So.
Excellent.
Yes.
So you've been the alternate for the past few Olympic Games. So obviously, preferably, you'd want to be on the team, but being
Correct.
the alternate is excellent in itself.
Yes, being the traveling alternate last year was a huge experience, not only for myself, but also for my horse. Just kind of being with the team, training with the team for the month prior to the Olympics, building up, going to the Olympics, doing the whole routine of the vet checks and the jogs, and being able to help, the other teammates. It's just invaluable experience that I gained.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So where does that put you heading into 2016 then?
Hopefully with a bit more of experience from my pocket. And like I said, my horse was on the younger side. He was 9 years old last year. So for Rio, he'll be 13 years old. So I think we're going to know all the tricks we need to, and hopefully be at the top of our game.
Absolutely. And with the U.S. selection, it's always a bit of a journey to make the team. But
Exactly. And we have a new chef to keep, kind of with a new path, which is very interesting. And we're going to see how it plays
what
out.
would your routine be warming up for a Grand Prix class? What elements would you include?
Well, if we start back at the stable, I like to ride my horse between 2 and 4 hours before the competition. Normally I give him a normal flat work, what I would every day. Depending if it's a night class or a day class, will be more or less flat work. And then 2 hours before the competition, I normally like to feed kind of a little snack, a little pick-me-up, a little protein, kind of what normal athletes do. And then basically in the warm-up ring, just do your normal trainer's program and go in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then when you find yourselves in those really, tough and competitive jump-offs, what are some of your strategies?
Strategies is really knowing the track, trying to understand where you can make up the time, where you can cut the fence a little bit, where you can make an inside. And also it's knowing the other competitors in the jump off. If it's a small jump off and there's fast horses behind you or slow horses behind you, it's knowing all aspects of the game, I think. Mm-hmm. And putting it all together and hoping for the best.
And hoping to win.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess on that note, why don't you tell us a little bit, what was your Spruce Meadows Summer Series like?
Good overall. My stallion really competed great. The whole series. My young horse Valeska really stepped up, and to do the FEI division here as an 8-year-old is very hard, and she was clear twice last week in the ranking classes, which I was happy with. And then my young horses here just kind of getting to show in so many of these different rings, which is such great experience for a young horse. I think he competed in 4 grass rings in the 4 weeks we've been here, and you can't do that anywhere else. I mean, that's just amazing. So overall, it's been a really good series, and we've gotten lucky with the weather. I mean, couldn't ask for
So then you find Spruce Meadows is a really great venue for the younger horses?
Oh, I mean, not only for the younger horses, it's for the younger riders, it's for the experienced riders, it's for everyone. I mean, not only do you have 4 or 5-star shows here this summer, which is the highest level you can compete at FEI, but you also can go all the way down to the meter jumpers. So really, it's just an awesome stepping stone all the way from the bottom to the top, which, I mean, I don't know how many, 6, 7 grass rings. I don't think there's anywhere else in the world that has that, and they're all top nice rings. So yeah, I think it's a great place to come for the summer.
Perfect. So then what does the rest of your season look like?
Kind of lighter, you know. I kind of showed very hard the last 5 weeks, so now I'm going to take a lighter load, and I think I'll only be doing 2 or 3 shows in the next month, and then kind of build up for the fall World Cup circuit, and then it all starts over again with Florida.
Absolutely. I've heard rumors that you're going to Bromont.
Yes.
Excellent. And which
Yes.
horses will you be taking there?
Just actually my young one, Valeska. She's going
Okay.
to step up and do her first World Cup.
Nice.
Yep.
And then will we see you back here for the Masters?
Up in the air. It's just hard because there's also 2 very nice shows in New York
Yeah.
that are 4 stars and World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
And I try to pin that down and qualify before the 2014 season starts, so I can focus on other things.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.